Hi, these are exercises for 4 to 6 years old, and whether it's you get stuck in the house because of the rain or the current coronavirus that is getting everybody so worried, if you stay in the house just so you don't go crazy, these are some exercises you can do in the house to keep yourself entertained and still learn something. And it doesn't matter, this is not just purely for tennis. This is for any physical activity, whether you're playing basketball, soccer, football, baseball. Most of these are for hand-eye coordination development and just motor skills and getting your brain and your eyes and your hands and everything to coordinate and move. So this does not matter what sport you play at this age, 4 to 6. But it definitely helps the tennis players because we'll be using tennis balls, so they get used to seeing how the ball bounce and roll and all that stuff. So stay tuned. This is all the exercises you can do in the house on a rainy day. And the 4 to 6, they don't need their rackets just yet. So I'm going to put that away and I'm going to grab a tennis ball. And you need to find yourself a tennis ball. And for some reason, if you're a tennis player and you do not have a tennis ball at home, that is not good. That is sad. However, there's always something to do. So let's see what we could find. I'm going to quickly run upstairs and go to my laundry basket and see if I can get a pair of socks. All right, I found a pair of socks. Ugh. Okay, just don't sniff them because this literally just came out of the laundry basket. Ugh, that was not smart. And we make a ball out of that. Now we got a ball. So if you don't have a tennis ball, you can use your socks. Now I know everybody's got socks. Okay, now the first exercise, and toss it up and catch it. See if you can get 5 in a row. If you can do that, then the next thing is see if I can toss it above my head. That's good. See if you can get 5 in a row. All right, if you can do that, the next stage, what do you think the next stage is? See if we can toss it higher. But we can't toss it higher because it's raining outside and we can't be outside. So let's see if we can find something to challenge you. See if you can toss it up and do one clap. All right, toss it up and do one clap. Toss it up and do one clap. Toss it up and do one clap. Now, do not compete with your little brother or your little cousin or anybody next to you. This is all about you. So my highest was 3. See if I can beat that. So it's just me against me. Okay, you're not competing with anybody else. All right, so now I got 3 was my highest. Oh! All right, so I got to do that again. So I start from 0 now. See if I can get 4 in a row. That is my personal record. And again, I'm just working on my personal record. I'm not competing with anybody else. All right, so 4 is a record. That's 1. And do that 4 times. And then if you beat that, keep going. Once you can get 10 in a row, you're ready to move on to the next stage. And 2 claps. Okay, and that is enough with that. Now, once you can do that, you might be able to move on to stage number 2. But before we do that, now we put the ball down, and I'm hoping at this point, some of you, for the people that have tennis balls, I'm actually going to use tennis balls for this next exercise. But if you don't have tennis balls, you see how I rolled up the sock? And it's actually perfect round. Wow, that was perfect. You can actually roll up like 3 more of these. Okay, and this is an exercise. Make a pyramid, put it down, put 3 balls next to each other, just like that. Put them down right next to each other. Put that one down. Move all the way back here. And you need to measure this so you always have an idea whether you're getting better or not. So I'm going to take 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 3 steps. Now I'm going to try and knock it down. And if I miss, that's okay. I'm going to try again. And I knock that down. And then I'll try to do that about 3 times in a row. And I'll try that again. Now, if hitting the target is difficult, that's easy. Just put 2 balls down and then roll the ball through that gate. So I'm going to put 1 ball here and then another one here. And then now I've got a gate, and now I have to try to roll the ball through that gate. Oh, almost got it. Oh, almost got it. And see if I can go through that gate. Beautiful. And you notice it's so much easier to roll the ball if your arm is straight. So you gotta try to keep your arm, straight as you can. So if I want to hit that ball in the middle, let's see if I can do it from here. Straight your arm. Keep your arm as straight as possible. And now, see if I can get it between the 2 balls in the middle. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh! Almost got it. So you can make all these tiny little challenges yourself. Okay, the next thing, just throw it off the wall and see if you can catch it. So just throw it off the wall and catch it. Throw it off the wall and catch it. And throw it off the wall and catch it. And the whole time, and catch it. So you can do it with a bounce or without the bounce. And you can do it from here with the bounce or without the bounce. Okay. It's always a good idea to keep some kind of a score and put a date and put what exercise you did and put the number. And then just come back next time before you do the exercise. Just look at what you did last time and then record it down, put it down, write it down. And that way you can see whether you're improving or not. So you do not need your mom, dad, your sibling, or your coaches to tell you if you're getting better. And you can do it that way yourself. And you do not need... Some people ask, how long should I practice for? It depends. If you had, your score was 9 ups, you keep practicing until you get 9 or better than that. So if it takes 2 minutes, 5, 10, whatever, however minutes. So you don't practice to time, you practice until you beat your own record. And that's as easy as that. And that goes with, the reason you want to keep these scores is, there's a saying by Peter Drucker, what gets measured gets managed. So if you're not measuring it and you're not seeing where you were last time, how are you going to improve? So again, you're competing by yourself. You're competing with yourself. So you do not need anybody else to motivate you for this one. If you did 19 downs last time, let's see if you can get past that. All right. Now, if you can do all these exercises, you can join in the class with the 6 and 8-year-olds because things are going to get a little bit harder. And if you did well, good job. You're ready to move on to the next class. All right, see you in the next class.